Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome to the show. You're listening to the Fresh Start Radio Show. Yeah. We're having a groovy, good old time. You know, the year's going by. It's what, February already?
Yup.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. All right, so my name's Will. This is Sean.
What's going on? My chair broke.
This is Bear.
Roll Tide.
And Xander.
Sean.
It'd be like that.
All right, so yeah, you know, life is good. You're good. Everybody's good. Glad to hear that. So let's just jump into some news. Some exciting things happen. We got a great show in store for you today.
Yeah, big week ahead of us. Of course, we have the Steam favorite Monster Outbreak coming to Switch.
This is next week, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A 2D pixel game where you will need to survive waves of monsters coming from every direction. Sounds like a Switch favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to get to the real meat, everyone's
The
waiting
meat
for
and
it.
potatoes.
Hogwarts Legacy will be releasing on PC and new gen consoles this week. PS4 and Xbox One will have to wait, I believe, a month or so before that comes out. But for the big fellas, it's time.
You think it'll be
let's-
out on the 2027 PS6?
Well, let's come back to that one. That one's worth talking about a little longer. What else is coming out?
That's it. It's a rough week. I don't think anyone.
Oh man, no one wanted
Gotta
to compete.
stay away from
Yeah.
the Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, Monster Outbreak's really taking that spot.
I mean, that's assuming that you don't want to live amongst the monsters. Calling it an outbreak?
That's what I'm saying. It's a little. It's loaded.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you got Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just go round table here. What are you guys expecting from this game? Talk a little bit about what this game's going to be, in case nobody actually knows what this Harry Potter game's going to be about. Can it live up to the hype that people are expecting? There's been previous Harry Potter games; they haven't been great, but now we've got beefier consoles with more power behind them
Yeah.
that can create the world that people expect. You know, and the adventure I think that a lot of people are hoping for. So to be
Well-
curious to see if we can live up for. But Xander, what do you want from
Yeah,
this game?
let me jump out here real quick because I'm someone that has played a number of like previous Harry Potter games. I think maybe on the GameCube or the PlayStation, and they haven't all been fantastic, right? But they've been part of that Harry Potter IP where I get to be a wizard living amongst kind of the world of Hogwarts and the world of wizardry, where it still gives me that kind of really amazing feeling, being able to explore and find new spells, etc. So this being like one of the first that they're pouring everything into,
A lot of money behind it, a lot of production.
Oh yeah, giving you this whole giant world to explore, getting to ride hippogriffs and fly your broom around and whatever.
And it
doesn't
looked cool.
really matter. Honestly, for me, it doesn't matter what the gameplay ends up being like. I know that the experience for me will be the same. It's either going to be, I love this, or wow, I can't believe this exists. This is like just such an incredible experience. Like there's no like downside for me because if I just get to be a wizard, then awesome.
Yeah. So Bear, Xander's already a fan and hasn't even played it yet. So how about for you? What do you want from this?
I think in terms of my hopes, the fact that they're not hiding behind the Harry Potter characters and time setting is really a good sign with all this money they're putting into it. For those who don't know, it's set at 1800s Hogwarts before all of the characters we know and love or know and don't love. But I think that's a really good sign that the gameplay itself will be the thing that sells, not you get to be Harry Potter. Right?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I think it's an opportunity for them to explore a little bit of the lore that, the days of old that is referenced in some of the stories.
Sure.
But you don't necessarily get to live it first person.
Yep.
So,
And then,
it'll be
they
cool.
tie it in here and there. Like you experience some kind of part of the movie eventually after you've stumbled across something or else or whatever. Because a lot of people who are fans know the story.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Sean, how about you? You going to play this game?
I am, and I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan.
Oh, really?
I'm very excited. This has gotten me into the world of Hogwarts and Harry Potter, honestly. All the news that came out and what the game looks like. And I am someone who hasn't even seen all the movies. I've only seen the first two. And my expectations is I think this is going to be a fun game to play. I am not a lore nut or someone who's like really, really into the world. However, I think it's going to be a polished, well-written story game
I hope so.
that I want to play and enjoy the combat in and all that.
Yeah.
Looks like we're all looking at it from different approaches. I think it's kind of cool to hear different gamers' perspectives
give
and what they're hoping to get out of it.
Any kind of completion hours or that kind of thing yet?
Ooh, yeah.
I do not believe so.
30 to 40, maybe. I mean, that seems to be an average
I thought it
for.
was going to be longer.
Well, I guess it depends on how quickly you blast through games too.
Mm.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
game like God of War for me, I tried to do as many side quests as I could, but I think I still rounded out the first God of War around 30
Yeah.
to 40 hours. So
Love that. I'm currently going through Ragnarok. It's amazing. Let me tell you what I think about Harry Potter. My first thought.
you can't say that.
No, it's. I am looking forward to it as well. I think it's going to be fun. I hope they can deliver to what fans are expecting from this, and I hope it brings in new people too, right? To the game. So we'll see how it plays out. All right, when we get back from the break, we'll talk about more exciting things right after this. We'll have the break here and right now. Hey, welcome back to the Press Start Radio Show. Thank you for being here with us today. We're having a great show. We're having a good old time. And you are too. Now your life is better being here with us. You're welcome. We hope to enrich the lives of others here at the Something Institute. Where's that from? I don't know. Some sci-fi movie or something here at the Enrichment Institute. That's from a game. Oh, God. It's
I
gonna
feel
drive me
like
crazy.
you're trying to quote Portal 2.
But maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Could
I-
be it.
I thought of Fallout.
Rochester Institute of Technology.
It's like Phil, like you said, we all come at this from different
South Harmon
perspectives.
Institute of Technology.
It'd be like that.
My name's Will. This is Xander.
Hey.
Bear.
I'm feeling whimsical.
Sean.
Shoes.
True.
All right. So, what were we talking about when we last left?
Harry Potter.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, so we were looking into it. It has a very interesting pre-order incentive, deluxe version incentive.
How much is it?
I believe it is only it is a $60 title, and I believe the deluxe edition is only $10 to $20 more if you want to purchase that.
See, but that's
I
interesting.
think it's seven. If
I think it's
PS5
$79.99.
It is still 60, and I was surprised by that because a lot of the other games, like Ragnarok, I almost said Thor, like God of War, and the new Jedi game that's coming out, those were all bumped to 70, with a $20 on top if you want the deluxe.
Boy.
It's $70 on like PS5, but
So maybe
Yeah,
Steam,
man.
Steam
I would
may
say
be
Epic
lower.
has it for 50 right now.
the deluxe is going to be probably what you said.
I believe
like another-
$20, maybe 10.
Yeah, you're looking at $80.
Yeah.
$80 for the deluxe.
I like that it's only 10.
If it is.
But
And it's only 10.
Is
Oh.
there a? I wonder if there's another version, like a bigger version.
There's a collector's edition for console only.
Because you get like all the stuff.
You get
for
a
it, right?
you get a
Yeah.
box, you get a wand, you get something like that.
Do I get like a shiny robe in game?
You definitely get in-game
Oh,
cosmetics.
crazy
Okay.
in-game
I was
cosmetics.
gonna say because I don't want to just like pay an extra $20 to play it 3 days early.
You get a box. You get a floating wand.
Oh, you're talking
life,
about the deluxe, the
life-size book.
Yeah, the middle
thing.
you get some
Steel
some robes.
case.
Yeah, the top one has like all the bells and whistles, like crazy stuff.
Dude,
I
Which
might-
is what, like $100?
I have no idea the price.
$450.
Yeah, I do not have the price on that one.
$450.
Well, you get like a whole wand, and yeah, it's also on people. It's sold out, so you have to like get the headhunter price.
Yeah, I believe the deluxe version, just the middle ground, has
It's like
it has robes, a custom hippogriff mount.
one or two.
I think I don't know.
I thought it might have a broom. Or
At
something.
minimum one. And as Xander mentioned, 3-day early access if you pre-order the deluxe edition.
How do you
All right,
feel
so,
about that?
So yeah, let's talk about that. By the way, you listen to the Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Sean.
Brooms.
This is Bear.
Quidditch.
This is Z.
Sluggers. I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, whatever.
Seekers.
Something.
Yeah, I think
Bludgers. That's what I was trying to say.
I think there's two sides of the argument, right? You got the game's ready.
If I could play it 3 days early,
If I pay $20 more, why can't I just play the game when it's ready? And I think the other side of it is that video game companies and publishers are realizing that pre-ordering has been declining. There's a whole pre-order thing. If you don't like a game, don't pre-order it if the previous one's bad. There's a lot of discourse on that. So I think from Hogwarts Legacy's perspective, if you let them play 3 days early if they pre-order, it's a good way to get pre-order numbers up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is crazy some of the pre-order things that you can like. Again, I go back to the new installment of the Jedi series with Cal Kestis, Jedi Survivor, that comes out a month after Hogwarts.
That game looks cool, by the way.
It looks great,
Yeah.
but you have to. The game itself is $70. The deluxe edition is $20 on top, so you're looking at $90, and all you get is like 2 sets of cosmetics.
Yeah.
Like
Soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Get the soundtrack.
Okay, but still, it's not like at
Get
least
the
you have.
vinyl.
MP3.
I mean,
no,
a
it's not
vinyl
even
would be
vinyl.
cool.
You get the MP3s.
But the fact that Hogwarts is only a $60 title on PC, only $10, and you get to play the game three days early,
You know-
and you have cosmetics. I think that's a good deal.
So it's interesting, this conversation, because back in the day when I was in the stores, if you had the game a couple days early, it was a big deal.
Yep.
Mhm.
I mean, if you could play Call of Duty, dude, we'd have hundreds of people at midnight releases.
Yeah.
I was one of those
And-
people standing at midnight releases.
Dude, I'm telling
Halo
you.
more often, but
And the question always came up, which game are we doing this tournament for? And literally, Activision would call me. I would get permission to run the tournaments for the new game that was getting ready to come out. Big deal. You could play it a couple hours early. This is how obsessed people are. So I think the idea of this extra $20 to pay 3 extra days, they're kind of preying on or hoping that fans, like hardcore fans, they're going to fork over the money for that.
Yeah,
know,
I think
I might, but also it's a Wednesday, so I gotta work.
There's that life. Hey, there's that too.
I was prepared to spend $70 on this game. So for it being only $60 and now $70 for 3 days early,
That's a win-win
I'm
for
like,
you.
I'm
Listen
cool
to
with
this.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know if I would do that because I got a job too. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I can't
But-
do that.
How do you feel? I feel like this happens a lot. Games will give you pre-order bonuses, but then we'll let the general public have the bonuses anyway, like a little bit after.
Yeah.
You get it anyway.
Like some of the cosmetics just aren't actually exclusive.
Like the God of War thing, you get this bonus, right? The armor for the pre-order thing. It didn't cost anything extra, but they gave you this code. You enter the code, you get this armor. 5 hours into it, you find the little dwarf guy, and like he creates armor that's better than that. I'm like,
Don't even want to use it.
okay, well that was short-lived. All right. Speaking of short-lived,
That's not the right button.
hold on. All right, we'll be back after
This.
Welcome to the Press Start Radio Show. Here we
go.
hey,
Oh yeah. New sound effects.
you.
yay!
All right. Thank you guys for
Oh,
indulging me
boy.
in this. I do love this. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, sure. You're welcome. This is pretty funny. I know. All right. So, welcome back to the show. My name's Will. This is Z.
Yo.
Bear.
yo.
Sean.
Hey,
Quick shout out to all our sponsors: Movie Dudes, Bob Rocks, 100.9 The Line, Respawn Gaming Chairs, Shenandoah University, Edge, Esports Consulting, CLX Computers, Blue Mics, Astro Gaming headsets, and Nanoleaf. Give a shout to Nanoleaf. And the Top of Virginia Chamber of Commerce. We'll give them a woohoo. Thanks.
But of course.
Let's get into some trivia. All right, look, I clicked the hard button. So supposedly these questions are hard.
Oh.
Feel free to play against the guys. It's you're working as a team today.
Oh.
Okay.
It's you got to get
I
the right
dig
answer.
it. I dig it.
All right, here we go. Let's just dive right in, and we're gonna do this. As soon as I get,
As soon as I find the questions on my
okay,
phone.
here it is. Computer Othello was released by Nintendo as an arcade game in which year?
Othello.
Now you can't spend a lot of time on these. You
Okay.
gotta- you're working as a
Sure. 82. Sounds great.
guy. 78.
Earlier.
Wow.
One of Pac-Man's ghosts, Clyde, was replaced by which Miss Pac-Man ghost?
Oh, man. Kyle. I don't know.
Blinky.
I've heard this has come up in conversation
Has
in the
it
past,
really?
but I don't. Yeah, well.
You got to agree on the answer, by the way.
Blinky.
Kyle. Blinky.
Kyle.
Kyle.
I mean, this is harder than I thought. Sue.
Hey,
I
you know
I
what?
Honestly, didn't know that they had different names.
I feel like Sue is the Kyle,
Kyle
of-
equivalent.
yeah.
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 If you get 6 right, I'm going to be super impressed. In November of which year was Dance Dance Revolution first released?
Oh, man.
That has to be 90s, right?
94?
94 sounds great.
98. The original Resident Evil video game was first released in which year?
That has to
I
be.
don't know.
That's 2000s, right?
Late 90s on PS2, right? No, it had to be PS1 if
Could
it
be
was.
I was
PS1.
gonna say, if it's
so
PS1, it's like 99. If it's
Let's go
PS2
99.
96.
That's way earlier than I thought.
Patapon
Uh-huh.
video game was published by Sony for which gaming system?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So it has to be early then. So it has to be pre-Genesis, right?
Patapon?
That has to be pre.
I don't know.
You want to say
Whatever you
Genesis?
say, I
Sanders
agree.
getting upset, Bear.
Is there anything pre-Genesis?
This one's tough. The only reason I do this one is because of the store, but PSP.
Oh.
Huh.
I had one of those. I really liked
The
it.
societal building game Civilization was released in which year? Dude, these are all like years. This is tough. This
Yeah.
is tough.
There's like a lot of those.
When did Civ first come out?
It's a lot of years.
So I'm
you know.
somebody at home or on the line or on the radio is beating you guys because you guys haven't got one yet.
Well, this is easy because it's
early 2001.
1991.
Dang it.
With what type of computer file can users play older video games on new computers?
Oh,
ROM.
it should be a .rom. Yeah.
.rom.
Yeah, ROM.
ROM is correct.
Hey!
On the board.
One.
Which video game system was first to use DVD technology?
The Nintendo. Ooh.
PlayStation 2?
Did
No.
PS2 come out post 64? Because the Nintendo 64 had a disk drive.
Nintendo 64 literally is right there and does not have a disc drive.
No, the
It's an attachment,
DD was a disk drive attachment in Japan, but I don't know if there was a console before
What?
that.
All right, I'm saying PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2 is correct.
Whoa!
Sony DualShock controller was launched in which year?
07.
No.
96.
97. And which year was the first? This is two, but they're all years. Okay. Which video game console was released by Nintendo? What? Which video game console was released by Nintendo?
Is there like a multiple choice?
No.
NES, SNES, Nintendo 64,
Wii,
Nintendo
Wii U.
GameCube, Wii U,
The Wii.
Switch. Woo, we did it.
Hey,
The Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Farah uses what kind of weapon?
A scimitar or scimitar?
I would say
What's the-
Farah is the NPC follower. I think she has
Oh.
a bow.
Bo is correct.
Nice.
wow.
What was the that's pretty good, man.
Is that, we
What
have
was the
3 now?
relation of Kratos with Zeus in the God of War game?
That's all you.
The original.
Father son.
Son.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, I mean, he said father son.
Well, you said what relationship was?
To the two of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving you credit.
Please, please.
The arcade game Pong, here it is, and here's another one, was released in what year?
That has to be
Sev-
70s.
It's 70s. It's
This is
70.
in my course. I'm so
Um,
stupid.
72 is ringing out to me.
72 is also ringing
That
out to
sounds
me.
great.
72 is correct.
Let's go.
Man, what are you up to? You got-
5. We have 5
all
right
right,
now.
you need one more. You need one more, and I'm officially impressed.
All right.
In
bullet.
what year was Games for Windows Live introduced?
99.
2007.
Wow. That seems late.
Another year. They're all the hard ones are all years.
That's okay.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Oh, we got one
which,
more.
Which company released the Turbo Express in 1990?
Oh my gosh, I have no
Is that
idea.
gonna be like a Mad Cat?
Sega.
Sure. Mad Cats.
NEC.
Oh no.
Still got time.
All right.
One more.
Last one. What is Captain John McTavish's nickname?
Oh my god.
Is that from Black
that's-
Ops?
Price.
Soap.
That's
Oh,
That's a good one to end on.
When was Nintendo founded?
Oh.
1890.
1898.
1889.
Oh no!
See ya.